Good evening everyone, and welcome to Asty and Let's Play of Suikoden, a RPG by Konami. I will be quiet because the intro is about to begin and I will resume with you shortly. This game holds a dear place in my heart. And previously I thought that the graphics were playing up, but I just noticed that the two copyright symbols at the bottom have different dates next to them. One's 1995 and the other's 1996, so they're not different. And the intro is going to start again, so I better skip that. Let's push start. I believe I first played this game in 1997, which was... it was a little bit after it had come out. It was one of the first couple of RPGs that I played for the PlayStation 1, the first being Vandal Hearts. At that point, when I first got my PlayStation, the interesting story is that I didn't have a memory card. And I got the PlayStation 1 for Final Fantasy VII specifically, and not having a memory card was really difficult. But whenever or if ever I play Final Fantasy VII, I will go through that story. I won't let it impact this playthrough. Now, when I did get this game, I actually, I had my PlayStation chipped so it could play international games, because as most of you know, I'm from Australia, so we didn't get a lot of games that were released in America, but we could still play them because they're in the same language if you had a chipped PlayStation. And because I was only 13 and really poor, I got a lot of burnt games. Obviously nowadays I buy my games. For the purpose of Let's Playing, I emulate. But I do have a PlayStation collection, a collection of PlayStation 1 games. Unfortunately this is missing from it, but it is quite expensive. And any funds that you put towards buying a game such as this nowadays will not go back to Konami, it'll go to whoever has the copy of the game. So I don't see any point in going out and buying it now on eBay. Oops, I just dropped a pencil on the ground when I was trying to put it back in its pencil tin. Anyway, back to my story. I had a fall at school and bunged up my knee pretty bad, so I had to take about, well, it was only a couple of days. I had to take a couple of days off school. And I was looking through this brochure of all these games, and I saw Suikoden, and I'm like, I've never heard of this game before, ever in my life. And it was listed as an RPG, and I was really fanatical about RPGs when I was younger. I still do prefer them over other games, but I'm not such a fanatic now. So I decided to ask my parents to get that game, and they did. Off the list, they got it burnt from a guy who came and dropped it around. And I sat there playing it for so long. It's just, it's just such an amazing game. Let's just jump in now, before I gush too much. So this bandana wearing gentleman here that's got a quarterstaff as his weapon is going to be named Asty. He will be the hero of our story, and he just flipped us the bird. The loading screens in this game are quite interesting because they have various characters in different poses. I believe that lady there, I can't remember her name, but you do get to recruit her later. Interestingly enough, sorry, I've just been eating crackers, so my voice is a bit weird. This game just opens like this. There's no intro. It's just, wow, you're smack bang in the middle of this plush room, and you're expected to walk around and figure out what you want to do, what you have to do. There's weird lines being drawn over the graphics, but it should be okay. Anyway, let's begin. What's the matter, Asty? Are you nervous? Don't worry, the audience will be finished quickly. Just be the way you always are. The Emperor is stern, but there's nothing to be afraid of. Oh, it's to note that our protagonist is silent as well, just so you know. Master Teo, Master Asty, the Emperor will receive you now. Please come this way. Teo McDohl, General of the Imperial Army, and his son Asty McDohl, here for an audience with the Emperor. That's going to annoy me. I'll have to fix that up in the next, after I save it. Welcome, Teo. How are things? Much as they were when we fought together in the War of Succession, Your Highness. Impressive words. Do you not agree, Windy? Indeed, they are the words of a great general. Teo, I am sure you are aware of the troubling activity in the north. Would you be willing to travel there to protect the border? Our disputes with the United City-States of Jouston are complicated, but with General McDohl in charge, we can rest assured. My beloved sword, Prack, has brought me luck on countless occasions. I would like you to have it. Take it with you. Oh. Bit of bromance going on there. Thank you, Your Highness. I, Teo, swear not to disappoint you. You have my blessings. Good luck, Teo. So, you're Teo's boy, Asty. Quite an impressive little countenance. Listen, Asty, would you be willing to give the Empire a helping hand while your father is protecting the northern border? Oh my god, that's so disgusting. That's very disturbing. A helping hand, eh? And obviously, through different parts of this game, you are given the option of choosing how you are going to respond. In this instance, we'll say yes, obviously. You already resemble your father. I shall look forward to seeing you grow into manhood. Thank you for your kind words, Your Highness. Commander Craze of the Imperial Guard will be Master Asty's superior. What an attractive young man you are. Good luck to you, Asty. We had better be going, Your Highness. I'm relying on you, Teo. And Asty, I hope your efforts will surpass your father's. He looks so dough-faced. Let's go. Oh. Look at him, he just looks like a deer in headlights, seriously. Why, Master Asty, was Lady Windy at the audience too? I've heard that she bears a close resemblance to Lady Claudia. He still mourns her passing. The audience is over. Be off. I mean, please be on your way. Phew, got that one right. The audience with the Emperor is over. Please depart. Now, you may notice some characters have face pictures against them and some don't, such as this one. Generally, characters that have face pictures are important characters that you'll meet at some point during the game again. Ha, Teo, it looks like you've brought a fine son into this world. I envy you. You're embarrassing me, Kasim. Your mustache is very offensive. You can actually get something. Where is it? You can actually get a special... No. This is Craze's room. You'll be reporting to him starting tomorrow. Go and introduce yourself. I don't want to. Don't worry, I'll be right here waiting for you. Can I run off? Say, you're General Teo-san. How you've grown. Is it this one? There's a statue, I think if you look at it a certain number of times. That's not that one. It must be this one. Maybe not. You're gonna have to look at it once. 100 bits! So, money in this game is bits. And that's kind of lame. They should have thought of a better name for their money. But anyway. Oh, we can actually get a fortune rune and a prosperity rune later. Or either or, sorry. Just look at these shiny boots. I've dreamed of joining the Imperial Guard since I was a little kid. I like the music in this game too. Hey kid, where did you come from? The Emperor is upstairs and Commander Craze's room is next door. Did you pay your respects to Craze? Hey, Cray. Here, so you're Teo's boy. What's your name? Asty? I couldn't care less if you're the son of a great general. You'll get no special treatment here, understand? Now go on home. Work begins tomorrow. Report here first thing in the morning. Are you still here? I told you to go home, didn't I? Work begins tomorrow. Don't be late, understand? Don't like him. Did you introduce yourself? I must admit I'm quite surprised that you've been assigned to such a weakling, but, well, let's get going. Gremio must be worried sick. Who's Gremio? Such poise. You got Asty that walks really awkwardly and Teo is just like, I own this place. I will walk like I'm a savior. Oh my god, that line's really annoying me. Welcome home, young master. How did it go? Was everything okay? Were you nervous in front of the Emperor? I was so worried, but I guess everything went fine. You shouldn't worry so much, Gremio. Oh, Master Teo, I didn't notice you at all. Didn't notice me? Good grief. The only one you seem to care about is Asty. Sorry, Master Teo. By the way, young master, Ted is here to congratulate you. Oh my god, the stew! The stew! Okay. Now, we can get a special rune here depending on what we do. So, we can get a fortune rune which will increase the experience you receive after battle, or a prosperity rune which will increase the amount of bits you receive after battle. If we don't want either of these, we just don't do anything. But to get the fortune rune, which I think is preferable, do not go up the stairs and talk to Ted, but leave the house. Go to the inn and leave Gregminster. Oh, really? Oh my god, it's... We have to go and fight by ourselves to be able to get it. Oh my god, really? Alright, so we're going to leave town and head to a place called Lennon Camp, but we should go to the inn first and save. Where is the inn? I'm going to see if I can get this. I think it's called Tessellation. I think that's what that line is. I must have set something accidentally that I shouldn't have. So I will just save it now. I'll pause the timer. I will come back afterwards. Come in, come, safe. It isn't Master Teo's boy. What's up? If you want to rest, you should go home. You're a bit young to be in here, aren't you? I want to save. And the game freezes on me. Oh no, it doesn't. I would have been spewing chips if the game froze on me. Awesome. Alright, so I will be back. How do I cancel? Okay. I will be back and we should have the tessellation problem solved. Just a moment, guys. And I fixed it, so it looks like everything's smoothly running now. The graphics may look a little different to what they did previously, and I'm sorry about that, but this is how it'll look from now on, and it's perfect. It's running exactly how it should when you play it on the PlayStation 1. Anyway, what we need to do to get the Prosperity Rune, or the Fortune Rune should I say, is a little tricky. We have to leave Gregminster and as a midget head south to a town called Camp and hopefully not get into any battles. Alright, from Camp you have to head west. Probably will get into battles. Hopefully I can kill them. Oh no! Well, I can't if I miss like that. Can I run? Oh, thank God. I know that seems like a waste, but we'll get lots of money later, so it's okay. Now, we need to go to a bridge, which is down here, I believe. What's this? Quaba Fortress. The Fortress of Quaba is presently closed. Those who have no business here may not pass. Actually, I probably should have stayed in Camp, or went into Camp, because there's some stuff in their armory that might help Asty on his quest. So we will go up to the armory. Oh, actually, this is useful too as well. I've got something to tell you. You know how monsters sometimes leave behind those urns? Well, sometimes you find valuable things in them. If you take these things to an appraiser... keep him in mind, guys, because he will reappear later in the game. I don't remember where the armory is. I have not played this game in so long. Okay, that's a rune shop. There we go. Welcome, this is the armory. So if we buy a pointed hat... Oh yeah, the inventory system in this game is crap too. So we'll give him the pointed hat. And we might sell his other bandana. So to explain the armory system, if it's in red, if Asty's name on the bottom left there is in red, it means it is not going to do any better for him than what he's currently got equipped. If it turns green like that, it means the item that you have selected, that you have the cursor hovered over, is of better defensive value than what you currently have equipped. So obviously the leather coat and the brass armor is better than what Asty has now. I believe a cape is a... Actually, we can afford to buy one, so let's do that. I believe it's an accessory, so... Let's, whoops. Oh, the cape's worse than the boots and the gloves. Oh well. We can give that to one of our many characters that we'll get later. Because we will get... obviously, I think I've recorded this so many times I don't remember if I've explained it, but this game comprises of this individual, Asty, or his default name is Teo McDohl. He's the son of Teo. And he gets thrown into this tumultuous spiral where fate puts him on this certain path, and he has to recruit 107 other individuals to make an army of 108, which is actually a Chinese myth, which I will look up and I'll explain to you at some point during this Let's Play. But you will, in the course of the game, recruit 107 other characters, although some of them are optional, so you don't have to necessarily go and recruit them all. But it is advantageous to do so, because if you do, you actually can carry some save data over into Suikoden 2, which is the sequel to this game, which is actually one of my favourite PlayStation 1 games of all time. But anyway, I digress. I will stop the video here because we have played for about 20 minutes, so this is Asty on Altari's YouTube channel, and we are playing through Suikoden, and I will see you in the next video. Cheers!